This is For the Love of Afrobeats podcast with myself, Shopsy, aka the Energy God, and I'm joined as always by Mr Schmooze, aka Damola. And this time we brought a king all the way from Lagos, Nigeria, via Ede, Osun State. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for OBO, the #1, Davido.
Hello, what up? Actually, I listened to one of you guys' podcasts.
Yeah, that's good.
What episode?
Just a part of it, the headies one.
Nice. Well, let's get straight into it then. DMW 2018, it looks like you guys, there's no stopping for the team. You guys really worked hard. Tell me about it. What was the energy going into 2018 for the entire camp?
In 2018, I was blessed to have signed, Paris. The beginning of 2018.
Yeah.
And then, he just brought a new vibe to the camp. Mayoko has been on fire since he came out. Jemo doing his thing. Yanga, me, I'm easy 2000. I told everybody to leave me at Yanga.
Yanga, I'm focusing. For me, Sexcellency is probably one of my secret favorite records.
I'm focusing on Yanga this time. I think everybody has.
Built them.
But some artists are too talented that they don't really care about what the outside world is doing of their music, because they know that
eventually they're gonna get it, and
he knows that anytime he can wake up and make it.
Nice.
So that's the name with him. I'm proud of all of them.
Absolutely.
And they've helped me, even with my craft and everything. It's a family thing.
Now that's another thing that I always like to talk to you about. The fact that you always acknowledge the input of your team, the creativity that they add to your talent. Previously, it was never like that in Nigeria. People used to hide behind saying like, nobody, now me write the lyrics,
like in my own case, like I've written classics.
Yep.
Do you understand? So some people might feel that way when maybe they haven't done any work. But I don't even think that's even an issue, to be honest. It doesn't even matter. Many people come to me like, I hope you get this song. Sing it in the blues. They're happy about that. Sometimes they will sing it. But if the greatest Michael Jackson, they write.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I feel like for people, I've heard a lot of all these hits here. I love it outside. Not from you.
Absolutely.
A lot of other people. They are written by other people. Some people just feel like, it takes away the work. When actually it doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Your delivery is very important. Just that, you have a lot of producers crazy, but they know that they can't deliver this record.
And I think with lyrics nowadays, it's fans want it to be believable. I'll give you an example. I love woman, I did straightforward. Two-Face is believable. We know he loves women. If somebody else had sang that line, it would not have connected. Every day, why am I money? Shape way. 30 billion gangs got money. Exactly. So those lyrics as well, sometimes it only fits certain people. And if somebody else does it, it might not resonate that way. Now let's talk about starting 2018. We kicked it off in the UK here on a UK tour.
We did. The UK tour.
UK tour.
Last January.
2018 was mad.
Wow, crazy. It was we did Brixton the Brixton
Academy.
That was an amazing show. I remember that time, and then went to a couple other places. That was a good time in my life. I just came off the best year of my career. I came off the best year I could ever think. You know what I'm saying? So then we started touring, and I think then Wireless came.
I'm happy you mentioned that. You did something at Wireless that I thought I'd talk about. I'd spoken about it before, but I think I'll speak to you about it. You had your first opportunity to perform at the iconic Wireless Festival, where there were tens of thousands of people in there, and you did something. You gave your stage to somebody that was just coming up in Mayoko. Something that you had fought for years for yourself, but you felt this moment was so precious that you wanted a family member to enjoy it. Talk to me about it.
The honest truth about it is, I'm not discrediting.
Yeah.
Nothing like that. I'm discrediting any festival. We need to stop acting surprised. If Miracle came out and nobody knew his songs, that would be different.
Yeah.
Then you are saying I gave him a platform.
Absolutely.
He came out there,
people were singing his songs.
Yeah. So it's not as if they know him.
I like that. I like that.
But because of, let's put the big people on.
Yeah.
I can tell you, I can bet you.
Yeah.
If Zlatan or Shaku Boys in wireless, they said they'll shut it.
No. Go crazy.
Let's just be honest.
Straight up.
Yeah, so sometimes it's not about, I give you a good example.
Yeah.
Just a show that the boogie invited me to.
Yeah.
I wasn't invited, but I got the opportunity.
Hot 97.
That
was mad.
So it's not about, they didn't call me, but I was lucky to have a friend.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's like, it's not that the music is not out there. It's just
the opportunity.
The opportunity for the people in charge to believe.
Absolutely.
On that show, they put me to perform at 12 o'clock.
I remember.
I argued for 2 days. I said, I'm not doing it. They gave me an option. They said, okay, is that how you perform at 12 o'clock? Or you wait till after the match? If England loses, you're not performing.
Yeah. Damn!
What condition?
I talked to all my guys. Every single some people say no more. We'll just do it. I was like, no. Okay. Let's take the risk.
Let's go.
We were backstage. Everybody was watching.
I saw it in your England jersey.
First goal. Boom.
Okay.
Everybody celebrated. I said, calm down. England won. Perfect slot immediately after.
Excitement.
Yeah. Crazy. My England jersey. Mayor. Even when I got there, they were telling me I can't bring Mayor on. I said I won't perform. Damn. Just that. And then Mayor came, shut it down.
No, it's been an amazing year, not only for Afrobeats, the culture, but I think for what you guys are doing individually. Brixton Academy, Wizkid did the O2. Your brother, Burna Boy, did the Brixton Academy. Now, today I was just thinking to myself, the first time I met you, years ago, when you came here just to perform one song or whatever at the Basket Mouth show, does it ever cross your mind that at that time, do you ever dream of these 20,000 crowds internationally or something? Or as an artist, you're just taking it day by day?
I mean, not really day by day. I mean, first you dream to do 500, then you dream to do 1,000, then you dream to do... That Brixton, that 5,000, that one was okay for me.
It was okay for a lot of people.
Do
you know the funny thing? Even a lot of UK artists
can't do that.
They can't even touch that.
Like, this is my point. It's just actually the bigger you get, like the more your exposure, the more you're getting exposed to more things. Okay, this thing is actually possible. Even doing this show, people are like, as I don't play with somebody because when it's somebody I know that I can call and say, oh, this last time you fuck up, not to find. Do you understand? Like, let's do this. A lot of people are like, oh, I should, they think I should get all that. I say, trust me, I'm feeling me at DMW. We release the tickets, first batch of tickets, go excel. And then, me, I always have this grace that when things are kind of shaky, kickstart. Before you do it,
the hype is crazy.
Just we didn't have to add anybody extra or do anything, just solo. And then, so now that's one dream already done. By the time on the 28th, I'm probably going to be thinking about something
else. Now let's talk about the music. Even though you came from 2017, humongous, Fall Eve, all of these things, but 2018 you came with a record that not only had another massive smash, but also changed perception within the entertainment industry. Assurance. A lot of guys have kind of been put in a very tight box. Because,
do you know the funny thing?
Yeah.
It was just a song I recorded. Yeah. We joked about it. And jokingly, we said, let's jokingly shoot the video. And we jokingly put it out.
Wow. So it wasn't intended to be a single.
Okay, honestly, no, let me tell you. When we shot it, when we were shooting the video, I wasn't really looking at the screen to see if it was mad. We were just in Barbados already, called Meji, flew in. When I now saw the video, I was like,
damn!
First of all, when I first recorded this one, I was like, there's no even point dropping it because I can't shoot the video with your mindset. You know, allow our parents to do it. Just it's impossible. I've been with this girl for 5 years. Yes, she's not.
Not yesterday.
She's not even any type. She doesn't like clubs. She doesn't like all this. She's on her own people. She doesn't quiet person. The reason she deactivated her Instagram last.
For real.
Yes, so it was nothing. I was like, I never ever thought she would ever do a video or anything like that. So just thought of the idea. But it was drag one button and he says, you don't have to get jokes. I shot the video and then funny enough, my guy was just, he's a car dealer and he was just, it was her birthday and stuff. She never really asked me for anything.
Mad.
Talking about never really asked for any, did you want to ask a question?
I was going to just chip in. You had such a successful year last year. What would you say your biggest challenge was in 2018?
Man, I don't even know, man, to be honest. I won't even say challenge, it's just, I mean, as a musician, of course, I don't care what anybody tells you, like, to stay
consistent.
To say, not even consistent, but just to even, it will shock you, like, it's the biggest people that worry a lot. You think it's the people that come up and thinking, I want to get to the top, but we are the top, but they get shit. I want to stay at the top.
Yeah.
Do you understand? But I'm happy that I've been able to build a career for myself where it's not only about the music.
Yeah.
About the lifestyle, about the culture, about the entrepreneurship, it's about what we've done.
Do you know the funny thing?
You know, it's not even about being a musician and none of that. So, look, a lot of my records that are really not even meant to blow up because of who I am. Jazz and stuff like that. So, I feel like as an artist, to build yourself to that level.
One of the interesting things is when I what's the lawyer saying, man? Nah, man, you don't know me. With everything, David. Don't do that, though. Now let me talk about something that you mentioned there. The first ever time I interviewed you, you said that you were about to change the culture. You were going to add something to this game that a lot of people never thought about. Videos, pictures, lifestyle. And you made that happen. You were 18 years old then, and you saw that through. How difficult was it to follow a dream that you had as an 18-year-old and see the manifestation now? Like,
I used to like even do vlogs and like even being in university, I used to always do vlogs and stuff like that. So I've always been a tech-savvy person, you know, and stuff like that. But I always notice like, why don't people like? I went on. I regret a lot of shows I've done. Like, okay, let's say before like all those Skelewood times, I didn't record nothing. I can't even, except I go on YouTube, I probably see like a fan video. I don't have a video I can be like, damn, I want to watch my show that I did in my first stadium show I ever did. 40,000 people. I don't even know where to go and watch it. Because I didn't document it. I didn't do anything.
Very important.
Then I don't even know how I was thinking. This documentation, that's how they see it.
Absolutely.
That's how they see it. It's showbiz.
Yes, last year, the first time I knew that not only had we crossed a threshold was when you posted the first highlight of the Leicester event on your page. The first person to comment, his name is Kenny Burns. I'm sure you know who Kenny Burns is. Kenny Burns commented there, and when I saw that comment, I said, nah, if this guy is watching, then that means everybody's watching. And if you hadn't posted or shared that, people like us wouldn't have known that those guys were already moving around.
Let me tell you how crazy, like, I don't say the artist.
Yeah.
I was the very big artist in America. And then I was actually with him recently. Just hooked up and went to the club.
Yeah.
So we got down. America.
Yeah.
Got down the car. 2 girls just wrote to me.
Oh, that's him!
Oh, but the guy just didn't look at me like, nah. I'm gonna tell the guy, say, I told you these African niggas is coming. I told you, it's not a joke. This African shit's not a joke. I'm telling y'all. You know what I'm saying? So like, shit like that.
Now,
all of them was come to Africa.
No, and then what you're doing with the likes of Popcorn and Casanova and stuff like that. Yeah. Casanova, he embraced that stuff like he loved you guys crazy.
You know, Casanova knows my cook. He knows, baby, they know, like I took them, I brought them.
Nah.
They just, you book artists, you leave them in the hotel for 5 hours.
They don't do anything.
You take them straight to the show. From the show, you go and drop them in the airport. I'm like, what are you guys doing? These people, first of all, they're already scared, so they already think that you don't want them to come out. Do you understand? I all day I carry little baby everywhere on balance. They go everywhere.
Nah, man, they're loving it, man.
To the beach, in La Share, you know what I'm saying? Like even to Popsy's house, show them like, yo, like they were so. I felt like they were. I could see the disappointment in their face. Like, yo. People back home really think this place is a fucked up place.
No, sad. It was
just how I'm saying, like they felt like dead, like people don't know what I'm missing. Like even Lil Baby was telling me that he wants to buy property.
Can you imagine?
Like he was just asking me like what's the best one? I told him Banana Island. I was like, okay, like if he has $1 million, also asking me if he has $1 million cash now, how will he invest it? Told him you do this, you do this. Tell him.
No, that's amazing, man. Now we talked about in the podcast once when you went to, I think it was Liberia, the way the fans received you. What does that do to you as an artist, a Nigerian entertainer, going to a completely different country and being received almost like a president of that country? For the 2 or 3 days you were there, people were standing outside of the hotels, they were following your cars. I saw Tycoon recording, I saw people recording from the cars. Like, what does that do to an artist? How did you feel?
People waiting in the rain as well.
I mean, in the rain, I performed in the rain, man.
Yeah.
I mean, man, I don't know. To be honest, like sometimes I just be chilling and my guys go to tell me, say, guy, you crazy. He say, you don't know who you be. I'm just like, man, I'm just doing my thing, and I feel like that's just always what has helped me. I feel like the time where it's like overwhelming, that's when it's gonna be a problem. You know, that's one of the reasons where they be like, okay, David, they roll with too many crowd. Bro, I roll with too many crowd. I'm comfortable with some other people. These people, my guys can come and tell me, say, David, you fuck up.
That's actually a question. Like,
we come on yesterday, you were drunk. You're not supposed to do this to me. Apologize. That kind of guys.
Yeah.
But what about the fact that sometimes you might not be able to control what everybody is doing? Does that give you a little?
For example, sometimes something might happen. Maybe my guys will go out and somebody have a problem with it and do something to that person. Yeah. And I'm like, man, guy, now, why now? But try to say something.
Yeah.
It's not even a payoff. Oh, Davido, they are too much. Bro, I said this thing earlier today. If I love you to the end. I'll go very far for you. Same way they'll go very far for you. It's not even a matter of anything. Because they know that for me to have a problem with somebody, the person has done something wrong. There's never been an issue of me. If I'm wrong, I'll apologize to my guy. There's even I won't say there's been a time with the artist where I was just not on my senses. I called him next time, like, you say, I don't be that kind.
Absolutely.
But for me to not apologize or to not, it's you. Or it's both of us 50%.
50-50. I know I've spoken to you a couple of times about situations that I even knew that definitely had nothing to do with you. Now, 2019, you're starting it off with 20,000 capacity in London, the O2. Yeah. Apart from this humongous step, what is 2019 looking like for Davido, the artist? Apart from this 20,000, you closed Nigeria with a 12, 13,000 capacity, and you went through a lot before that happened. You felt like you weren't getting the kind of support from the city the way you should have, because you guys are supporting. But now you're coming to a country here in the UK where it's not your home, but 20,000 people are coming to celebrate you. That's the beginning of the year. What else are we looking at in 2019 that's going to be iconic moments from Davido?
It's going to be an amazing.
Is there an album in the works?
Yo,
I know you got a lot of music, but is there going to be a body?
I don't think I want to compile songs over a period of time. I think I'm dropping like a record or two. But right now I'm feeling in my bag, and there's going to be a period when I get in my bag and I'm down and I'm going crazy. And I'm going to record probably like 2-3 weeks. And that's going to be the album. It's not going to be an album that
you plan
over
a long time.
6 months. I don't have time for that. If I record a song today and I like it, I'll drop it tomorrow. But for me to compile a body of work, it has to be crazy. You know what I'm saying? It has to be, you know, fire. And it's going to be fire. But I think this year we're going to be there. This year we're going to be there. Albums are not really in play like before.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Like in short span, but you know, so I think I'll compile something.
Quickly before we go,
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna ask. You had your artist Mayokun do his concerts last December. How did that make you feel as a label boss and as a mentor?
Man, like I said, I'm proud of every single one of them. You know what I'm saying? Mayokun as somebody that I met over just seen him on Twitter. He's a very smart young man. You know, he has been able to separate himself from the umbrella of being on that Davido and everything like that. And going back to you guys last podcast,
which one? Talk that talk.
The Peruzzi one. All right, let's go.
Talk to me, brother.
Tenny, I know Tenny from ATL.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm saying? Tenny wrote me a record like that's my sister.
You
know what I'm saying?
That's real.
That's my brother. We have to understand that, like, they both work hard.
Crazy.
Yeah. But there's no reason. I don't care. All these things where Soulja Boy they do, where they shout.
Where they vex.
There's no, even if you're not about, why can't you feel
vex?
Like
Absolutely.
There's nothing wrong with that. If you don't feel like, you know what I'm saying? That's how.
It's not. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's how it felt. They both deserve it.
Absolutely. Yeah. I like that what you said. And I think when you think about it as well as an individual artist, especially somebody who believes in his talent as much as he does, yes, he has a right to do that. I think sometimes what happens is because of the fact that the door finally, Peruzzi has been around for a long time.
Yeah.
I've known about that guy. A lot of people tell me this guy is mad talented.
I'm not saying he's 100%.
Yeah.
I spoke to him.
Absolutely.
I spoke to him. I was like, you know, I know you feel that
type of way.
Another thing is that, you understand, he's great, bro. I told him that's a Grammy recording. I give my example, like Burna Boy, bro.
Yeah. Do you know how long
Burna Boy is not getting no awards.
It's not getting. I'd rather wait and not get any award and have that final.
That year.
That's why I explained to
absolutely.
Just I have that final breakdown.
Absolutely.
It's bigger than anything that could have even happened.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You know, there are people. Okay, all the people that Burna Boy lost awards to. Right?
Where's everybody now? Sure. No, I completely agree.
You know, Tenny had an amazing year. Nobody can doubt that. The same way Peruzzi had an amazing year. Nobody can doubt that. I feel like either way it went, if I was either of them,
they'll feel like, some type of way.
No. It should be a feel of, you know what, it was between me and her.
And it just happens. And I'll just say this, whilst you're here, before we go, that Peruzzi is probably at the cusp of something special. Because not even about the music, forget the hits in 2018, but just the way not only you have celebrated him, but the way he has just turned a corner.
He's coming to shut down the
He's coming to shut down. Now, before we go,
no cap.
What are the numbers on your chest? Like how much are we talking about? We've got different chains. We've got like 3 chains. How much in total are we talking about? Listen, the bodyguard is outside. We know we're secure. You're protected.
We only know
listen, we're protected. I posted a picture today. I just put it there. The caption was simply, let's just say he's well protected. And you are protected. So what numbers are we talking about around the neck right now?
That's security. We protect.
It's just some small stuff. Like, listen, as always, I'm super proud of you because I know how the grind started from. I've seen you from the get-go. So we're super proud of what you're doing. You make everybody proud in the UK and around the world. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep flying the flag, supporting the guys.
Yeah. I know a lot of people don't get to thank you this. Tell you this. I want to thank you, Shopsy.
I appreciate
the support you've been doing for every single person. For all of us in London. You did it.
I appreciate it.
You did it for all of us. You've pushing.
Appreciate it,
We're
man.
almost there.
We're almost there.
Thank you too for
Starting out.
Shopsy.
We're waiting for those millions. We're waiting for the millions, my G. Where's the millions, my G? Come on, G. You know what I mean?
Mansion, West End.
That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. Listen, man. David, DMW, more success to you. Shout out to DJ Equal too.
Equal.
Yeah, he's called.
And
And the entire team. We appreciate it, man. Again, Shopsy do.
Mr. Schmooze.
Schmooze, Davido, Latiz in the background is going to pick up the call real soon. And we're getting to the money. As always, man, thank you very much for joining us. Until next time, man.
It's alright.